Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Seabird vlog. I'm cutting now the pre-trailer for the IDM show. Alright guys, in the car on my way to work. Sunny day, but I'm feeling a little crumpy today. Why am I feeling crumpy? A lot of reasons. Some things just didn't work out as I thought they would. I got a letter from the SVA again that I called them and wanted them to reduce what I have to pay because I've earned not so much, as I've told you before. But they've reduced it from 1,700 euros to 1,400 euros. Whoa, a reduction of 300 euros. Doesn't change anything. So that's the thing. Not being able to do what I want, having to pay a lot, having always in my back, oh my god, okay, there's no income coming from April, May, June, no income at all. Still having to pay so much for the SVA. And yeah, it's always easy to say, stop complaining, start doing something. But yeah, just telling my feelings. And feeling better now. Thanks for listening. You're my personal therapist. And yeah, I shouldn't be complaining and should be glad that I can pay the retirement of somebody else, and that I'm able to pay for others to go to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital, so I don't need it at the moment. But it's such a strange system, you know. You pay so much, and of course there's this system of solidarity, but it just doesn't work. Nobody seems to care and nobody seems to know it, and I don't know. I don't have a better solution. I'm just complaining. Really have to work on my ego again and on my expectations and everything. Haven't done that too much in the last few days. Too much work. Maybe I should drink more beer like everybody else. Work and drink beer and drink coffee. That's how civilization works at the moment. Came much too early to the school. Have to wait. Chilling in the sun. Okay, done with the school. It was perfect. You know, something came into my mind. I'm gonna tell you now. You guys maybe have heard of Jacques Fresco and the Venus Project. Interesting guy, interesting project. Very debatable. But Jacques Fresco, he has this nice story, and I came to this when I was thinking about crisis and economic crisis and my personal economical crisis. Because he said, yeah, in between, like, because he said when there was the world crisis, the big crisis in the United States starting, like in between the two world wars, he thought, okay, all the machines are there, all the people are there, but everyone is unemployed and no one is getting any food. So like obviously nothing had changed, but still everyone was unemployed and didn't get any food. And then he said, this shit's gotta go. An interesting thing is, that's somehow always with a crisis, that you don't see it from outside. Look at me. I still have food, I still have an apartment. I even can use this car, but still I'm having an economic crisis. So that's somehow, and maybe Jacques Fresco is not right here, because maybe that's always the fact with crisis, that on first sight you cannot see that it is a crisis. When you go to Portugal, I've been to Portugal and I didn't see anything of crisis. And I've been there in 2009, I think, when there was full crisis there. So a crisis is maybe always at first not seeable. And for me personally, interesting to experience it like from the micro level, how a crisis can feel, even if my crisis is not very big. But it's interesting to experience it and not just hear of it in the textbooks. So, interesting analogy here. Okay, next stop home, packing, and then to Linz. Going to Linz, where it begins. Guys, I've arrived and it's so creepy here. I'm gonna show you the room. Oh mein Gott. So, I have arrived in a small village near Linz because it was obviously cheaper to stay here. A little creepy here. And unfortunately it is 22 o'clock, 10 o'clock p.m. and there's no food here, so I'm thinking about going back to Linz, which is 15 minutes by car, and getting something to eat. Hungry. Yeah, let's go to Linz. I know what you're thinking, and you are right. I have to say sorry to my future children and sorry to my future grandchildren, but I was just too lazy, and it's so easy to just go to McDonald's and eat a veggie McChicken. You know what you get, you know how much it's gonna cost, it's everywhere the same. You know it's open. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's go back to my creepy hotel. Alright guys, back to my fancy hotel. Tomorrow in the morning teaching in Linz, and then hopefully I can come back before 13 o'clock to Vienna, because I would like to meet Helmut and the woman who doesn't know yet that she wants to take part in the IDM show. So we'll see if I can get back to Vienna soon enough. Otherwise, guys, see you
tomorrow.